Major PSA, please pay attention. I cannot say the name of this company, but just hear me out. So there is a recall on State Fair corn dogs and sausage corn dogs, if that's what you want to call them. The brand name is State Fair. A lot of restaurants that offer corn dogs have that brand. They just buy it in bulk. Well, I was doing a mystery shop at a very popular nationwide fast food restaurant that offers those corn dogs. Well, right now, there is a recall for these corn dogs and the sausage dogs because there is possible wood pieces in the batter. And the recall is from like March till the end of September, like the batches that were made September 20, like March, I'm going to make March up. I think it was like March 17th through September 29th. And from September 29th until today, there has not been enough time to clean the machines, figure out how on earth wood pieces got into the batter, make a bunch of new product, and ship it out nationwide. Keep that in mind. Like, there's still a recall, and restaurants are not supposed to be offering these at all, especially this chain. Well, come to find out, during a mystery shop, this particular location of this nationwide chain was still selling corn dogs because the customer in front of me at the speaker box placed an order for one, and they did not tell him no, even though they are supposed to be saying no, and I know this for a fact. So I waited for the customer in front of me through the drive-thru to get their order. They parked, and I parked right next to them once I received my order. I rolled my window down, and I said, "I am so sorry, this is going to come off a little crazy, but did you order a corn dog?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "I don't mean to get in your business, and I want you to enjoy that corn dog, but did you know there is a major recall for that?" And he was like, "No." I said, "Yes." And I told him, this restaurant that we just ordered from is not supposed to be offering those right now. He didn't eat it. He went back inside and told them exactly what I said, and I went in right behind him, and I talked to the manager, and I said, "I am in shock right now that you are offering these corn dogs when there is a recall, and you are not supposed to be selling them whatsoever." And he was in shock, and he was just like, "Well, we know for a fact they don't have wood pieces in them." And I'm like, "What do you mean you know for a fact they don't have wood pieces in them?" He said, "Because no one's complained so far." And I said, "Are you telling me that you have a batch of these corn dogs from after September 29th that were manufactured?" And he put his head down. He said, "No, we just know that ours wasn't part of the contaminated batch." Are you freaking kidding me? So I stood right in front of him and called corporate. Sorry, my car thinks I'm done. So I stood right in front of him and called corporate. Got off the phone with corporate, telling them exactly where I was and what just happened. Also called the local health department in the area and told them they were in complete shock. I'm not privy to know what happens from here on out, but please do not order any corn dogs from any restaurants unless you know for a fact that they are not selling the State Fair corn dogs right now, because they're not supposed to because of this massive recall. Unless you want to risk eating small pieces of wood. I'm still in shock and in just pure disbelief that a company is willing to put their customers at risk to save a buck. Just PSA.